Welcome to the Gaming Octopus live stream with Eddie the DM Drifting Buffalo.
Okay, whoa. Let me reorganize things because things get out of place really easily. And when you're tired, you don't want things out of place because you won't have a clue what the balls is going on. Right, okay, why is the whole thing moving? That sounded really like weird, but the whole thing just moved. Oh, okay. Expires in 1 minute. 8,500. That's the most money. Where's that? French. Is there 2 places I know already? Because I'd rather explore more places I haven't been to. Well, I know both of them. Could do that one. I haven't been to France. Yeah, let's do this one. So, Liège, Belgium, to Paris, France. Tick job. 7,000 euros here. Oh yeah. Euros? Yeah, it is euros, isn't it? Rubbish currency. Use the pound, man. Because the pound's cool. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the road. No. Oh, you could be funny and say, no, you're on the right. But no, it's not the right. Let's shush. I'm going to be quiet now. Apologies for anything said that doesn't make sense for you guys watching this on YouTube, because you'll have to understand this video is recorded at 1:30 in the morning after I've been streaming for 18 hours, so I am not altogether with it. Let's just see what happens. Not 18 hours, it's not even 18, it's only been 16. That's bad, because that means there's another 7.5 hours to go. Oh, come on, truck, we can do this. Yes, I have a James back there. He is having a nice nap. He has joined me for the rest of the live stream. Very well, but I'm giving him a nap because better to have a James that can actually do something rather than a James that just sits there looking very tired. Oh, come on, stop. And I don't know how many monsters I should drink because I've never drunk more than one in a day, and I know I'll be fine after a couple, but I want to leave enough time between them that I just don't go like absolutely mental and then just drop sort of like into just super depressive sleepy state. Yeah, went downstairs to cook that cheese toastie I just ate at 4 in the morning because, you know, food is good. And surprise surprise, my father is still awake. I don't know if he's woken up again or if he just hasn't slept, because I'm assuming he's woken up because they go to bed like just before 11, so that was kind of creepy. But I guess he just woke up and couldn't get back to sleep. I don't know if he'll go back to sleep before waking up time or what, but we'll see. Stop. Go, 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 go. Let's indicate to be proper. Oh, this guy's so slow. He sucks. Road rage. Yes. Beautifully passed. I know it's not a racing game, but whatever. Where are we going? Okay, we're going up onto the E42. Even though both ways took me onto the E42. And both ways, what? What? Oh no, it goes right around, I see. Okay, that's crazy. That's a crazy junction. We don't have those. Nice. We're getting on nice and safely by the looks of it. That's good. It's paranormal activity. Ooh, spooky. Oh no, I've never been a fan of them films. Like, the first one, I guess, it's kind of a bearable concept that you would like have this footage for the entire film, but they've made 4 now, is it? 4 paranormal activities, and they're all just like, they're all camera footage, aren't they? Or like home video footage most of the time. But the fact that there's 4 is kind of overdoing it, really. I mean, my favorite horror film of all time is The Shining, and it's not a ghost story, really. Or you could say it is, but it's like just a creepy, really sort of suspense-filled film, and that's why it's probably my favorite. So if you haven't seen it, I suggest you go watch The Shining. It's not like really scary, but it's just there, like in the playing with your mind and sort of making you feel uneasy, which is what I like. Not the random jump scare because we can sort of thing. It's like it actually builds up. Yeah, no, I've never actually seen any of them the whole way through. I've just seen sort of bits of them, but they haven't been like something that I would want to go and watch, really. It's just, yeah, it doesn't really tickle my fancy, I guess is the phrase I would use. Nah, but what is it? New film by Neil Blomkamp, the guy that did District 9's coming out soon, Elysium, where basically I think the concept is you've got it's in the future, not too far in the future though, and there's a sort of space station set off of Earth, and on the space station all the rich people, which is it's a good vision of the future. It could be what happens, like rich people can afford to go and live in space, but in this space station, like, everything is perfect. You can cure cancer really quickly, and you just live until you die of sort of natural causes, because everything can be treated really easily. Yet back on Earth, it's like slowly falling into a WALL-E-like state, where it's just I hope you've seen WALL-E, because WALL-E's an awesome film, one of my favourite animated films ever, where WALL-E is a robot that's been left behind to try and clean up all the rubbish that has been left behind by the human race. And yeah, so he does that. But Elysium looks good. I'm gonna have to go see that when it comes out, which it probably will have by the time this video comes out, so I'll be able to give you the verdict in a train simulator video, most likely. Yeah. It's now 4:30. We're getting there. There's no light outside that I can see. None that I can see, but let's see. Look at all them sunflowers. Oh, they're so pretty. This game is pretty in a really weird way. Like, it doesn't actually look like really nice, but it looks very clean. Everything is clean. We go straight on here. Okay, cool. Dun, 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 dun. Drive 12. No, slow down slightly. 12. Alright, good. Let's go. Now, one of the main limitations I have of streaming, because you're probably not going to see me online for a long time after this theme, and like this might be the only time you see me streaming until like winter time, is the fact that my internet is just a piece of poop. And there's nothing we can do about it. It's the best internet we can get where we are. At least I hope it is. Because, I mean, my dad works for BT, which is one of the telephone companies here, and the only one that actually services our area. None of the other big ones do. Also, when I say telephone companies, I mean like actual telephone lines, not mobile phone networks and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just depressingly bad. Yeah, so I'll probably only just be uploading stuff to the channel after this, a lot of which will be highlights of this. Oh, you don't want to spoil stuff, man. Spoiler alert it, even though I really don't care. Okay, I'm going to try and read and keep an eye on the road. But last time I did this, I crashed headlong into a truck. At the end, the family goes to the grandma, and the grandma gets possessed, and she kills the mom and the backyard and kills the dad and takes the children. No, don't, dude. Don't worry about spoiler alerting Paranormal Activity for me. I'm just assuming that everybody dies at the end, because horror films, it seems everybody always dies at the end. It's like, okay, is anyone actually going to survive this film? Nope. No, they've all been killed. Oh, good. Oh, we're crossing across from Belgium to France, by the way. Goodbye, Belgium. See you later. I think we're going that way anyway. But yeah, the horror films are normally just lots of people dying. Or at least that's my experience of them. Oh man, The Mist. The Mist is a film I watched recently. It's another Stephen King adaptation, and basically there's a storm and then this mist rolls in, but in the mist there are creatures. And of course you have the stupid people that decide, oh, there's nothing in the mist, even though we just saw this guy die. There's more. People survive. What? Actually, it is always the kids that survive. If someone's going to survive, it's going to be the children. It's really weird. Like, we must save the kids. We can't kill too many kids, or we won't be allowed to make this film. How many kids have we got? 6? Okay. We'll let half of them survive. What a lovely, lovely image that is. No, that's not how it works. I hope that's not how it works anyway. If it's how it works, then I never want to make a horror film. Yeah, because I do media stuff at college, so I should know all about like the process. That's Toll Road. Okay, cool. I hope they paid me, or I hope I'm being paid to go on this road. Yeah, so I should know a bit more about how all the film process and stuff goes. But no, the producers have so much control rather than the actual person that's written the script. They'll write the script and then they'll take it to the people that are going to give them the money. And the people that are going to give them the money will always ask them to change something, because they want it to make more money, and they think this will make more money, even though it's not what you actually want to happen in the film. It's going to make us more money, so you should make it this way, and we're not going to give you money unless you do it that way. No, I haven't seen Halloween, but I really should, because it's like always talked about, and I just haven't seen it. I'll have to get around to that, hopefully before I go back to college, which is 2 weeks. At least before Halloween, because that would just make sense, really, wouldn't it? Yeah, Michael Myers. Yeah, no, horror films are a genre that I haven't really dipped too far into, mainly because they seem a lot of them seem as if they just have like the plot of, oh no, something scary is in this house and it's going to kill people. Okay, it's killed people. Let's either leave and then be chased by the thing, or leave and not be chased by the thing, or just die. Yeah, they're not, I don't know, like, sometimes you will have like really well done bits, I guess, but overall they're not particularly exciting to me. There's not really much potential to have huge twists, I guess, as there is in other films. Like, Old Boy, if you haven't seen that, that's a film that's worth watching. That has like, it's so good. Look at the end of the Toll Road. Cool. Toll Road? Why am I saying rolled? Yeah, Old Boy is, oh no. Old Boy is awesome. You should watch that if you haven't seen that. And that's to anybody watching, dude. Admittedly, it might be slightly sort of not appropriate if you're younger, say, than, I would say, at least 16, maybe 17 would be a good age to watch it. Because younger than that, it's a bit odd, shall we say. Although I would try to always say, like, just watch it, and you gotta try to find what you can cope with and what you can't. Like, if you really just can't cope with something at that point in your life, then turn it off. If you're just like, no, like, this is really not for me. But you've got to try to find your limit. Not in the way that it's a difficult. I'm not going to say anything about Oldboy because I'm scared of saying anything that could possibly spoil it for someone that hasn't seen it. Like, it's one of those films you just kind of have to watch. And if you've seen it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, then I'd suggest trying it. Yeah, just the rating systems for films and video games is the most weird and sort of broken thing at the moment. Like, especially video games. Like, nobody pays attention to them at all. Or they pay attention to them, but parents don't pay attention to them. Like, you have young teenagers, like 13, 14, playing games that are rated 18. They're probably rated 18 for a reason. And no one pays attention to it, which, well, not too fussed about, because it's just, the ratings are silly anyway. But if people are like, they are there to be sort of abided by, and like, it's the parents' sort of responsibility to actually check what is in it. But yeah, they won't. And it's silly that they won't. They just, people don't really care anymore. Which in a way is a good thing, that people will just be allowed to see what they want, because it means there's less like censorship and stuff like that. And censorship isn't really ever a good thing. Like, it's a weird point, but it's not a good thing ever, because if you have censorship, you're cutting off someone's voice, like, and what they want to be able to say. Sure, they might have like a psycho point of view, but it's their point of view. And unless you have all these points of view, you can't like compare properly. I'm not sure quite what I'm talking about here, but like, say, in an argument's sake, you've got to have every single point of view. You can't cut any like one out. Like, it has to be a complete set, or you're not going to be able to make a fair judgment. So censorship is weird and kind of bad. There you go. There you go, kids. Tell your parents censorship is a bad thing and see what they say. I'm not really sure how they'll react, because I haven't put that argument together very well at all. Might be because I haven't slept yet. But anyway. Oh, there is there? Yes. Yeah. Well, there are a lot of films like that. Man, we're getting close to the end of this one as well. Powering through these scenarios. Oh, cheese. Man, cheese is tasty. That's all that needs to be said. Trucks and cars. They die. Well, why am I not surprised, dude? Yeah, no, films are horror films especially are just like, ooh, are you gonna be good? I can't tell. Oh, hang on, no. Oh, you're really not very good at all. Why? You should be good. Yeah. No, I've heard good things about The Conjuring, which came out recently, but I haven't had a chance to get to a cinema in at least a month. I don't know when what was the last film I saw in the cinema? Oh, that's a depressing thought. That is a really depressing thought. When was it? Oh man, that's ages ago. No, I need to get back there. What was it? Can't have been that far. No. Oh. Was it Iron Man, really? No, doing Star Trek. Star Trek 2. The new Star Trek 2. Not 30 years back. I wouldn't have existed then. So there's another... Look, and then there's another kid that doesn't die, you see? See? I understand. But apparently, I'm not sure quite how I understand, because I just made that up off the top of my head. As I was thinking about it. But it seems to be the truth. Children are more immune in horror films than anyone else from dying. No, that's the side. Keep clear of that. But anyway, so it seems this scenario has been dedicated to films, and how films are, and horror films are generally not great, but they can occasionally be okay if they're not just jump scared, like stuff that's just full of jump scares, like just suddenly cuts to a random screaming face or something, is it's not good scary. It's just you had to do that to scare me. Like, you couldn't come up with a nice, like, the suspense and the oh dang, that's it, like, sort of feeling. You just have to be like, BAM! Big scream. Oh, okay. It's just me, I guess, that doesn't really like that, but no, I slow down and beautiful. Let's get the bounce board microphone up, and the microphone is a mirror. Yeah, you've probably seen the weird light on my face for the entire time, and it has been provided by this mirror, because without it my face gets rather dark sort of underneath. So if I put it here, then I get some light on it, which is just something I sort of thought of like literally this afternoon, because I've been recently helping out on a film, and we've been using sort of the bouncing stuff, and that works. I haven't seen Pet Sematary, no. Oh no, diggers. Don't want to get the diggers stuck on that. That's bad. I haven't seen Pet Sematary at all. I don't think I recognise it, like, even as a thing that I've, like, heard of properly. Wait, where are we going? Is it just in there? It is. Maybe we can make this one. Maybe. Oh no, wrong way. Whoops. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh man, really? Now how can that be wrong? Dude, that's like perfect. That's so perfect, man. How can that not be? Oh. Good work. What? Oh, it's my damage percent. 3%. Oh. Rubbish. Oh, I've leveled up again. Nice. That's the second level up today. I'm tempted to go for another bonus percent here, which could be good. Or I rank this up and get higher reward for fragile. It's a shame there's not that much variety in these skill, like, point tree things here. I'm gonna keep buffing one up to the top, and then just, because I'll be at the top, we'll get loads of money from it. I do, yes.